Hey, what's up, Samuel Leeds? I'm standing in Goldsmith Street in Birmingham, and I've just recently set up a new company, and it's a lending company. And I set that up to help my students and my friends who want to buy properties using none of their own money, and I'm now financing their deals. Now, 10 years ago, I was often buying properties using other people's money. Still, even now, I sometimes buy properties using none of my own money, but sometimes, depending on the deal, I like to finance the property and get a guaranteed return. So, in this street, a very good friend of mine who's a very, very good property investor has just secured that property for £150,000. He's about to spend 120 on it, 270 in total, and then the new value is expected to be around 350 to 400,000 pounds. Cracking little deal. I've put in all the money, he's put in no money, and I'm going to get a guaranteed return on investment of 14%. I've got a first charge on the property, and I'm going to be completely hands off and get a fixed return on investment. I know the guy who I've lent the money has got a good choice in houses. He's also got a good choice in cars, because this is mine and this is his. So why don't I welcome Saj? Come on up, man.
Hey.
You got the money just this morning?
I have indeed.
Excellent
so
stuff.
Good to see you.
So this is the house. How did you find it?
Well, it's through another friend of mine. It's like telling everybody what I do in terms of always looking for good deals. And he called me and said, I've got this amazing deal that's come up. Would you like to have a look at it? I literally came to see it because I don't live very far from here, so I know the area very well. And I've got 3 properties just on that street over there.
You're like a property machine. Here's the really interesting thing. You didn't find the house, someone found it.
Yes.
You didn't fund the house.
No.
I funded it. Yeah. But you're going to be making most of the money.
Yeah, and I won't be doing the work. These hands have not seen hard work.
And you don't even do the work.
So effectively, I'm responsible for delivering the outcome. That's why I see my goal as. It's really a case of making money for everybody involved.
So why don't you just explain why this is a really good deal for you, why it's a good deal for me?
I guess it's a great deal because, first of all, it's on a street where the ceiling price is very high. There's some properties on this street that have achieved some really high price in recent times. So that means there's a real big buffer for us to be able to increase the price and be able to create a profit on it. So that's the key thing, first of all. And also with these, it's a nice little flip deal in the sense that because it's a very desirable area, they're not difficult to sell around here.
So you're gonna do it up and sell it?
Yeah, effectively it's a buy.
And I'm going to get my money whatever happens.
Absolutely.
Because I've got a charge on the property, we've got an agreement, which was drawn up by a solicitor. How was it working with me so far?
Absolutely fantastic. You know, we've known each other a few years, and I've been doing this about 13 years. I've really built my business using other people's money, and that's a strategy that's worked well for me. It means I can do lots of deals at the same time. Yeah. And as we've known each other for a little while, it's a nice, sweet deal for you as well. Yeah. And it means that actually I can push up the price as much as I possibly can, and I can make even more money out of it. Your return's fixed. Why
would I give you my money and get 14% when I could find a property myself that would give me 20 or 25%?
Well, I guess some of it's leverage. It's a case of there's only so many hours in the day, there's so many things you can do. And I'm
leveraging my time here.
Yes, absolutely.
Because the thing is, I've got my own projects going on. Yeah. So people say to me, I know people are going to say, why would you put your own money in and get 14% when you could invest it yourself and get more? But then if I invest in myself, I'm gonna have to do the work. Yes. I'm gonna have to be responsible. I'll borrow other people's money sometimes. And then people say, why would you borrow someone else's money and not put your own money in? Truth is, I'm open to everything as long as I'm making money. Yeah. And that's what it's ultimately about. It's about creating something that works for everybody. Yeah. And we can always make more money, but we can't make more time. Yeah. Doesn't matter how much money we make, we can't make more time. And the reason I got a special deal with Saj, and I said, look, I want to get 14%, because really normally I'd want a bit more than that, because it's only short term. Yeah. You're probably going to pay back in 6 months. Yeah, 6, 9 months. 6, 9 months. Be out of the deal, yeah. So the reason I've given him such a low rate for you it's a high rate, because you like to only pay 10%. I like to get 18%. So we compromised on the basis that Saj would document everything for my YouTube show, so that you guys as YouTube audience can learn off the process. You can learn about money lending, you can learn about finding deals, you can learn about refurbs. So Saj, I'm gonna hand over to you. Cool. And you've got the keys anyway, because you bought the house. I look forward to receiving my passive income, and I look forward to my YouTube guys learning a lot from you. Absolutely. Thanks so much. Take them around. I'll see you around, all right? Cheers so much. Thank you. So we're just outside the house now. As you can see, it is in a little bit of a sorry state. These tiles are a little bit dated right now, but the street is an amazing street. What it means is, on this street, the prices are quite high. We've got a really good deal on this property. It means there's enough of a buffer for us to create an amazing finish, a nice luxury house. That's the intention. That's what we want to do with this house. As you'll see inside in a moment, the last person that lived here
has not really kept it in the best state. So come on through, why don't we have a look inside. So if we come on through, let's have a look at the first reception room. So here's the first reception room, and we have a beautiful fireplace here, which actually will all get replaced. Really what we'll be doing with this property is stripping everything back to brick and just really modernise it. As you can see, it's not been touched for quite a long time. It's in quite a state, the property. The carpets are really nice, but we're gonna have to change them. One thing you can't see on camera is the smell. And it is a little bit of a stench, but as I said to Samuel when we met here, and I said, Samuel, can't you smell the money? And that's exactly what it's about with this particular property. So come on through, let's have a look at the next reception room. This room has had some change over the years. These houses were built in the Victorian time, probably about 1910, 1930s, that sort of range in terms of when it was initially built. Again, these kind of fireplaces all get stripped back just to make the rooms a little bit more spacious. The staircase, originally we were thinking of moving, we're going to keep here for the moment. So in the reception rooms, there won't be a huge amount of change. What really sells houses is kitchens, bathrooms, and the space and the layout of the space. When this house was built about 100 years ago, it was designed for a completely different lifestyle. What we want to do now is make it more modern, make it work for a 2019 family, maybe a four bedroom house. That's really the intention with this. So come on through. It's got a little basement here, which we're not likely to use, just maybe a little bit of storage space. The kitchen is quite dated, as you can see, really as the whole house is. But it's got a lovely little extension on the back. So what we intend to do is to take this much further back to make it much bigger, make it a nice, beautiful, modern, open plan kitchen with diner, nice double doors out into the garden, so it's a lovely view there, maybe dining table at the end. Here we've got this bathroom which will all get demolished. Here, I don't think the blue suites work anymore. And this part of the building is a new extension. When I say new, it's been put up a number of years ago, but our plan is to really push this out much further into the back garden so we can have the beautiful double doors that open at the back into the garden. This will probably part the kitchen, and further back will be some dining space. So we've got two plans with this building. We've got a planning application that's just gone in to convert it to a 4-bedroom house, and also to convert the loft space as well as this extension space. But then we've also got an application just under permitted development as well, which means that we don't have to wait for planning. So just in case we have a little bit of a knockback on planning, we're not expecting to, but just in case, we've got a plan B so that we can just crack straight on and get this work done. So let's go on upstairs now and have a look what we've got upstairs in this property. Webs here, so find the cobwebs. This one is the front reception room, which is the largest room in the house. So again, with this particular room, not a huge amount of work that will be done here, just kind of stripped back, replastered, modernised, and overall the property will be fully refurbished, so rewired, replumbed, new windows, new skirting doors, frames, everything will pretty much be brand new, so it'll be like an amazing new house. Because this room is big enough, we'll have an ensuite room in here as well. That's the plan with this room. Let's go on through and have a look at the second room. So this is the second bedroom, or the middle bedroom. Originally, this would have been built as a 2-bedroom house. We do have 3 bedrooms because they'll have moved the original bathroom that was downstairs, that lovely blue suite that we were looking at. So this would have been the second bedroom. Again, this one will stay pretty much as it is. All this will come out, this really dated style furniture, just to kind of make it much more modern and much more appealing. Let's go and have a look through the last bedroom, the small bedroom. This room, as you can see, needs a little bit more work doing to it. This is really just years and years of neglect. And I guess after buying lots and lots of houses, you get a sense for what you're looking for and an idea of how serious something is. So I had a look at this initially when I came to see, and I had a feeling that actually it's not something too serious. We can deal with it. We can get it repaired. But then I also made sure my very experienced builder came and had a look as well after me, just in case I missed everything. And he's quite happy with the way this property is. This has really been, as I said, neglect. The gutters have been unkept for many years, and you've had water slowly seeping through, and after years and years, this is what's happened over here. Originally, this would have been built as the bathroom. So it would have been a 2-bedroom house. This would have been a bathroom. At some point over the years, it's been changed to a bedroom, and the bathroom has got moved downstairs in that little extension we went to see just a short while ago. So our plan here is to try and push this room back. over the extension to make it a much bigger room, so we can create a bathroom here as well as a bedroom behind it. So we'll end up with 3 rooms on this first floor as well as a bathroom, and we'll have an ensuite in the main bedroom we talked about. So that's the plans here. So you might be thinking, where's the 4th bedroom? Well, let me show you how we're going to create that. So we come back this way. We're back in the front bedroom. The way the staircase is designed, we've got a cupboard just here, which really is just a waste of space. But effectively, what we will do here is bring the staircase back round, and it will just go straight back up into the loft here. So it will follow the existing staircase up, and in the loft space is where we'll create the 4th room. And again, depending on whether we get the planning permission route or we use permitted development, it will depend on the size of the loft. But again, the loft either way will have its own ensuite as well. So we'll have an ensuite in this room, ensuite in the loft, master bathroom here, 3 bedrooms here, 1 bedroom on top, so 4. So again, that's what's going to allow us to really push up the value of this particular property. Because the ceiling prices are high, we can do as much as we can to make it a really quality finish and a nice, desirable family house for 2019 living. So let's go out into the back of the house now. So here, they've had a little bit of work over the years. These windows are being changed, this door's being changed. This was probably originally where the initial door was to come out when it was built many, many years ago. And over time, they've also built this extension. This is the bathroom that we went to look at from the inside, that beautiful blue bathroom suite. And a lot of the work that will be done on this property will pretty much be in this space. This is where we want to bring it out. As I said, this was already a little bit of a jungle, and we've actually chopped it all down just to try and get a sense of space and how much space we have and what we might be dealing with in the garden before we start work. So this is already being cleared out. The plan will be to bring that extension out here. It will probably be kind of around this sort of space. So it'll be much more bigger. The kitchen diner will come out to here, and if we get the planning to extend the room above, that will come out over the extension as well. So I said a lot of the work will be done here outside. Inside, we're really about just kind of making it have that exquisite modern feeling. That's really what we're focusing on. So I'm expecting this project to take about 4 months in terms of all the work. The building team will literally start working here within days. They'll be here starting to work, starting to strip out, whilst the planning application is going through, and whilst we're still waiting for some of that to come through as well. So one of the things Samuel and I agreed to do with this deal is to document it, to help you with this journey. So we'll be back filming different stages of it to help you see the progress and see the changes, because sometimes it's difficult to explain how something will look, and when you see the finished article, it will help in terms of seeing the different stages there. Just to give you a quick overview of the numbers again on this particular property. So we purchased at £150,000. I've found it through another source of contact of mine who bought it to me. It's in South Birmingham, a wonderful area. I don't live too far from here, and I know the area really well. I have other properties nearby this street as well. And knowing what the numbers are, what we can achieve, and really it's that uplift I'm really interested in, what we can create, and that's what means that the profit is guaranteed in this particular deal. So we'll probably have about £120,000 spent. There's quite a significant refurb needs to be done, as well as the extension that we're doing on the property as well. So we've got planning application in and also permitted development. So 2 potential routes that we're looking to follow. As long as we don't have no issues with planning, we'll go straight with that. Otherwise, we've still got the permitted development as a backup option there. Then at the back of the property, we'll have a big dormer that will come out for the bedroom at the top. So in total, in terms of spend, we'll have 270, which is what Samuel's funded, effectively the whole project. There's no other loan, bridge or mortgage or anything on it. It's just funded privately, Samuel. That's really how I've built this business over the last 13 years, by finding great deals, partnering with people who've got the cash, and share the profit. Because we're going to end up with a figure of maybe around 350,000 upwards, possibly even close to 400 as an end value, I can fix a return with Samuel. You know, he'd like a great return on his money. I like to try and pay as less as possible, so we kind of agreed at the 14%. It works really well for him, for the time frame we've got the money. Works really well for me as well. So hopefully within about 9 months we should have turned this around and be exited out of the deal completely. It's in an area where there's lots of sales. It's very active. Not many do come up for sale. When they do, they sell very quickly. So fairly comfortable and confident we'll sell relatively quickly as well. Walk away with a healthy profit. A win-win-win. It'll be an amazing home for somebody to live in. It'll be a great return for Samuel, and be a great deal for me as well in terms of profit we make on it. So the way the fundraising worked on this particular deal is, when I had this in a number of other deals, I messaged on social media that I've got a few deals coming through on the pipeline. If you're interested in working with me, you've got some funds. Samuel I've known for a little while. He sent me a message and said, look, you know, I might be interested. Let's meet up and have a look. Samuel popped round to mine. We met, came round with Amanda and the kids as well. And then what we did, we came and had a look at this particular property. We went went through the numbers or talked about how it was going to work. Because we've known each other a while, there was some understanding there. We discussed the numbers and how it was going to work. Samuel organised the money, and the money just literally landed just this morning as we got here today. So we're ready to crack straight on. The way the funding initiative worked, I'd already purchased the property, so that's how it happened so quickly. And I had some of my money tied up in it. So Samuel effectively coming with his cash that will cover the purchase price and the renovation. Allows me to take my cash out and move it into another project. That's why we've been able to do it so quickly. But the timing wise been brilliant. Money landed just as Samuel turned up today as well to have a look around the project.
Well, I'm really excited about the project, and I think that we've got a great investor here taking care of everything. I just love restoring houses and seeing them restored. I think that money is, people think that to make money you have to be greedy, but actually, do you know what? Money is a certificate of thanks. Saj is going to be helping the end buyers of this by giving them a property that looks great. We're helping the economy and we're helping the housing market by finding houses that are so run down and restoring them. I'm helping Saj by giving him the money. He's helping me by giving me interest. Like, the more value you can add, the more people you can help, money follows. I really believe that. So really excited to see the progress, and I'm glad that I don't have to be involved, because to be honest, I'll enjoy just relaxing this summer, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's about helping so many different people. It'll be the builders, it'll be the architects, you know, the planning team. There's so many people benefit from a project like this and a property being restored.
You've got to let money flow through you rather than trying to hold on to it, and this is a really good example of that. So Saj, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Good to do business. So I hope you enjoyed that. Not only are we going to be documenting this journey and you'll get to see the stages of how it progresses, but also my plan is to document lots of other journeys of people, of students, of colleagues. So let me know what kind of projects you want to see, whether it's rent to rents, whether it's refurbishes, whether it's negotiating and buying the deal in the first place. Let me know what you want to see, comment below, and I'll make it happen. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you, I'll see you next time.